Hi guys, it's Kassi Reyes, IBCLC. In today's video, we're going to be covering some of the benefits of prolonged breastfeeding or breastfeeding into toddlerhood. We're going to cover some of the benefits for both the baby and the parent. So stay tuned to learn all the things that go into the little known benefits for older children. And extended breastfeeding or prolonged lactation is also known as feeding a baby beyond their first year of life or feeding them human milk beyond infancy. Some of the benefits for the baby are, number one, that it provides additional nutrition. So we're going to continue giving them that great breast milk. Breast milk remains a rich source of nutrients and vitamins and minerals, all those proteins, carbohydrates, and fats that are going to complement their other foods that they're eating. So of course, at 6 months, they start eating solids, but beyond that, they're going to keep getting complemented with hydration and the ideal complement for the other foods that they're eating. And often babies who are between the ages of 1 and 2, or toddlers in general, are pretty picky eaters. So this can be pretty reassuring to parents to know that if their kids aren't eating a lot at meals, or they're being kind of picky eaters as they're learning to explore new foods, that they're still getting really good nutrients and vitamins and minerals through their milk. Number 2 is the continued immune system support. So just like it is for infants, it continues to be a good source of antibodies and protection for older babies. And this can be really reassuring for parents as babies go into daycares or other forms of childcare where they may be exposed to other kids, other germs. They may be getting exposed to different viruses, coming down with colds and flus and such. And it can be reassuring to know that the baby's receiving protections and antibodies through the parent's milk. Number 3 for the baby is that it continues to offer comfort and connection with the parent. So anyone who's a parent of a toddler knows that toddlers tend to have a little bit of emotional dysregulation. They don't know how to manage their big emotions yet. And there's nothing like a little bit of nursing or a little bit of cuddle time to calm a stressed out toddler, calm a toddler in the middle of a meltdown. It can be almost like a superpower, and it remains a form of connection for the child to come back, and it always remains a safe place of connection and their home base to calm down and reconnect with their parent. Number 4 is that it continues to be customized nutrition for that toddler, just like it was for an infant. So as the toddler's needs change, the milk adapts to those needs. So if it's a really hot day, the milk is going to be more hydrating and contain more fluid for the baby. If the baby's coming down with something, it's going to boost the antibodies that baby needs or that toddler needs. It's just always adapting to what they need to complement their other nutrition. Number 5 that is really interesting to parents is that it continues to protect toddlers from things like asthma and allergies, as it continues to support their immune system and the toddler's digestive health. All right, now let's take a look at some of the benefits for the parent. So while the parent is doing extended nursing, there are some convenience and some health benefits as well. So first and foremost, it continues to nurture and support that close connection that the baby and the parent are going to feel with one another. It's going to keep that sense of connection between the parent and the baby and support their emotional connection. The second thing is that it's also continues to be very convenient and cost saving, because as the baby continues to nurse, that family is not going to need to be spending as much money on bottles, formula, and other things to supplement the baby's nutrition beyond a year. By the time families usually get to about a year of nursing, usually by that time things are pretty smooth sailing. It's not the same struggle that it may have been in the beginning with a newborn. And so at that point, it just can be a really big time and cost saver to continue nursing. All right, and when we get into the health benefits, the longer that the parent is breastfeeding or lactating, the more protective factors they have against breast cancer. And that's because breastfeeding limits the exposure of estrogen. And estrogen is a hormone that can promote the growth of cancer-causing cells. Studies have also found that the longer that a parent lactates or breastfeeds, the longer that they have, the more protection that they have from ovarian cancer. And while the mechanism isn't exactly known, it may have something to do with the shifting hormones that happen during lactation. And the last benefit for the parent of prolonged lactation is stronger bones. So while at first during lactation, bone density may actually go down, over time the body seems to get better at absorbing calcium, and over time this can lead to better bone health. So parents who do experience prolonged lactation may in fact have stronger bone health over the long term. So for those of you who are having a successful and smooth nursing experience and your child is starting to turn 1 and you're considering prolonged lactation and you don't see a stopping time in your future, these may be some encouraging things to keep you on the track. And in a future video, I am going to address some of the challenges of continuing to nurse a toddler and some of the possible stigmas around that and how to support you through that. So stay tuned for more videos. If you like the channel, please subscribe down below. Remember to give the video a like, comment down below on any other benefits I may have missed to extended nursing beyond the emotional and time effectiveness and health benefits. There may be other things that you want to share, so feel free to share those down below. Remember, don't quit on your worst day, and thank you for being here as part of this community. I'm going to leave a link down below for those of you who are interested in supporting this community and helping these videos reach families globally. You can help and become a Patreon. Thank you.